From Art Out of Anything, and today is Thursday, so that means it's a brand new art project for you to try. Today we are going to be working on a collage, but it's a very special one. It's called the Collage of Chance. Here's my version that I completed this morning, and I'm going to be doing one today so you can see what the process is. This idea is actually was first taken on by an artist called Jean Hans Arp, and he was exploring the idea of chance and randomness, which is something that I'm going to be doing in this project, but also in our next project on Tuesday, which will be involving a different artist. This project right now is for younger children, so it's for early childhood. The project that I'll be doing on Tuesday will be for older children, older classes and adults. So the Collage of Chance. Hans Arp was a Dada artist, and Dada is one of my favorite moments in art history. It's really interesting, and there'll be lots more links about that at artoutofanything.com, so make sure that you visit me there. So let's get started, because this is supposed to be something that happens by chance, right? What we're going to be doing is dropping all of our collage materials onto our surface, and wherever it lands, that is our final image. So over here, you can see that I have cut up lots of different varieties of things. I have ribbon, I have lots of yarn. I even cut up little strips of tissue paper and parchment paper into little strips. I have some thread, embroidery thread. I have a little rope, and I even have some tape, some duct tape and some Scotch tape. And I'm going to use all of them to let them fall wherever they want on the paper. So first thing I'm going to do, obviously, to make it stick is I'm going to put some glue all over. And again, I'm just going to do it supposedly in a random pattern. Now, my question to you to think about while we're doing all of this is randomness actually real? Is there such a thing as random? You'd be surprised at the answer to that. I'm going to, again, give you some links at Art Out of Anything so you can explore it yourself. I'm just going to start up here, and I'm just going to drop the yarn onto my surface, my canvas. And today my canvas is just 3 pieces. They're actually 3 blank cards that I taped together to make a larger piece, because I wanted the paper to be a little heavier since I'm using different kinds of materials. Some of them are thicker than others. I'm going to do this a little higher, so I'm just going to let it fall. And Hans Arp's theory was that he was actually letting gravity do the work when he dropped his objects onto the paper. And this time I cut it up and did a little higher. Let's put some tissue paper on there. Oh, that one didn't even reach the glue. So you can see what happens there. Let's see what happens with the ribbon, because the ribbon's a little heavier, it's a little thicker, it's wider. And let's see what happens with that. Now you might notice that that obviously some places are going to stick, and some parts of what we drop are not going to stick. So what you can do when you're finished, or when you think you're finished, or when you simply run out of materials, is that you can pat it down very gently so that you make sure that all of your pieces stick. Or you can leave it, because that would be a true kind of almost randomness, right? Of leaving things, whatever's going to stick is going to stick, and whatever's not going to stick is unfortunately not going to stick. I'm going to try the tape now. I just thought it might be interesting to see how that works when it comes off my fingers. And let's try some Scotch tape now. And let's see what happens with that, if I can drop it, because it is sticking to my fingers. There we go. Another thought is that you could also, once you're all done and it's completely dry, you can give it a coat of a little watered down glue with water to coat it and make sure that it sticks, everything is stuck on there, to kind of preserve it. So I think we have a nice collection here for my collage. And see, so when you think about it, again, are things really random? Can we really say that this was just wherever gravity brings our pieces? Or is there some kind of pattern or rhythm to what we're doing? I don't know about you, but this particularly reminds me of another artist a little bit, an artist I'll be talking about on Tuesday, and that's Jackson Pollock, right? So here is my finished piece for today. What do you think? I think it's kind of interesting, and it's definitely kind of two-dimensional, and it's got some nice colors in there. So when this is done, I'm going to pat it down and make sure that it sticks to the paper just where they landed, and that's my collage of chance. So again, thank you for tuning in today. Be sure to visit artoutofanything.com so you can get all those links, lots more information and resources, and a project extension for this project, as well as some art history about it too. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.